Season is well and truly upon us, and unfortunately it can be a time burglars target empty homes.
So it's some advice on how to keep your house safe is home security expert Daniel Lukovs. I got that correct, did I?
Lukavitz,
there we go. I should have checked that. Yeah. We've been talking in the break about how to protect your home. I should have checked your name first. There are some really, really important... Go away, you lot. We're new to this, can you tell? We've never done this before.
Me too.
Okay, excellent, great. Keep watching. What are some of the common mistakes we make?
Well, the biggest thing I find people do is nothing, and they don't think about security or protection or risk until after they've suffered loss. And one of the things that always upsets me is when we get a call at Calamity from someone who just got robbed saying, I need help. And you think, gosh, if you'd only called us a few weeks or a few months ago. Around this time of year, Christmas, New Year, we also get people who at the last minute ring up because they're going away on holiday and they think I need to do something about security. And what they don't realise is that crime happens all year round. And funnily enough, criminals actually go away for Christmas. So you're almost better off...
take a holiday too.
Yeah, so you're almost better off thinking about these things in January or mid-year rather than at the last minute, because generally Australia is a safe place and it's easy to forget these things, but it is something that everybody does need to take seriously.
You know, we've seen an influx of new products and those sorts of things. Is there any dangers that people are bringing into their homes?
Well, it's interesting now that there's a lot of cheap do-it-yourself security type products, cameras and so forth, that are being sold at retailers. Two things about them. One, every other day you find out that there's a flaw in these cheap devices, so that you're essentially putting a listening device in your house, and hackers and pretty much anyone on the internet can now see cameras inside your living room.
Networks, isn't it?
Yes, and people are actually bringing this into their house. But the other thing that I always tell people is if you go to a retailer or hardware store and you see some cool security gadget on the shelf and you think, oh, that's nice, look up at the ceiling and you'll find that the retailers actually don't use that stuff in their premises because they know it doesn't work and they don't really carry any liability if you take it home and it fails. Security is a professional discipline and it is important to get the right help from a reputable company and not just see shiny gadgets and think, oh wow, this is cool. Better off spending the money on something that is proven and is known to work.
So what should we bear in mind if we're leaving our home over the next few days and weeks to go on a holiday? What should we be wary of?
Okay, so first of all, plan ahead. That means do some research on the place you're going. The federal government has a fantastic resource called Smart Traveller, which is a government website. You can register your details, so if there's an emergency when you're overseas, the Australian government knows where you are and can assist in your evacuation. It also gives you crime tips about the particular countries that you're going to. The other thing you should do is make sure that your home security is in order. If you've got 20-year-old locks on the doors, time to look at changing them. Make sure you have a professionally monitored alarm and you use it, switch it on before you go. Just before you leave and head out to the airport or drive off, check all the locks and the windows and then get someone else to double check, because not only does that make sure your house is secure, it also stops you fretting the whole way to the airport that you might have forgotten something. Lets you have an easier time. Let somebody know that you're gone. Make sure that your insurance is checked and up to date, and make sure that there's nothing in the house that screams, come and rob me. So again, that means have a sign from a good security company on the front lawn, make sure the neighbours know you're away and look out for anything suspicious, and generally go away and have a good time. Yeah,
and everyone stresses around this time of year. I know we do, like leaving your house empty, going down to the beach or something. But this should be really a year-round thing, shouldn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, statistically, there's a modest spike in criminal activity on Christmas Eve because criminals know that people who leave their house early in the evening aren't coming back that night. Same again on New Year's Eve. On New Year's Eve, everybody goes into the city, including all the police, which leaves the suburbs exposed. But generally speaking, statistics are flat all year round. So I would be telling people their New Year's resolution should probably be look at your home security, and it's probably easier to do that than to quit smoking or hit the gym, which is the usual resolution people have.
And an easier one to achieve.
Hopefully, yes.
Absolutely. Daniel Lukovitz, thank you very much.
Thank you.